Yo, folks, my name's Christian Ackerman. I'm an independent filmmaker, and, well, we're going to show you a few things that we do. And these are my brothers here. We got...
Chase.
And we got...
Corbin.
And we made some movies.
So the first film that I want to say, and this is kind of a funny one, is The Glasses. And The Glasses, it's an OG Christian Ackerman film, but it's one of my favorites because I remember Christian got us a set of DVDs of his original films and with a bunch of other ones, but The Glasses was one of the first ones we saw. And it was so simple, made on little VHS camera, probably in high school, somewhere, a teenager for sure. And that's when we were like, oh, this is fun, this is stuff that we can do.
My bigger brother Krish, because me and my bro Chase, you know, with him being our older brother, we kind of, you know, he would kind of take us under his wing and show us things about film and movies and his stuff that he was doing at the time. So there was a lot of movies he was doing, GR, Zombie Spoof, and then we would sort of recreate that, me and Chase, and we'd do our own version of it, and that was pretty fun. Yeah, so just like memories like that, moments like that, those are pretty cool moments. We did like a Batman and Superman one. That was pretty fun. That was just for me as a kid, with Batman being my favorite superhero, dressing up and then making a film about him. That was just like, that was a dream.
And then we eventually made our own Glasses film. And so anyway, that would be the fun one. Another one, which is another silly, goofy one from good old days, is Zombie Spoof. I feel like that one is just like, I feel like our first, because we were little when we got exposed to all of the Christian Ackerman films. So like this was our first time seeing a zombie movie. And so we got to experience seeing a zombie movie and like the area where I used to live when I was a little kid, and just see like my old dog Elijah in the film and see my dad playing this weird general. And it's like, whoa, all this stuff is all in a film. And then that was another film we got to remake and redo, which was fun.
Yeah, we made a cameo in Zombies of the Living Dead. It was me and Chase, and it was a scene called The Screaming Girls or something. So it was me and Chase, we were looking out the window, and we saw zombies coming outside the window. And we had this really high-pitched scream, and it was real too. No, it wasn't real. It was just a sound effect on there. But...
GR, just a real shout out to GR. That's another one too. I remember with like the effects and everything, and the face melting. It was next level stuff as a little kid watching this. And I'm gonna make a note, when I say little, probably like 6, 7 years old watching this stuff. So all of these effects and everything we saw from our brother Christian was like, whoa.
So, and then his new movie that just came out recently, Space Lock. It's in the process of like being released. That's a really cool movie. I love that one. Even his old stuff, Chris's old stuff, Catastrophic Denouement, that's my favorite all time. Love that story. Love everything about that movie. It's just it's like, it just has this like indie, like good story that's like you're not sure what's going on, and then you figure it out and it blows your mind. And it's like, so that's my favorite one.
And just, I mean, being siblings and being brothers, we all just kind of have a similar flow in a sense, but we all have our own individual ways of how we work and stuff. But I feel like one that I can take personally from Christian and say, oh, this is what I do, or something that I like and I'm like, I gotta be like this, is making whatever you want and like not being afraid that you're following a format, because sometimes people can be like, you gotta, if you're gonna make a film, if you're gonna create anything, it has to be this way in order for it to be received well, in order for it to go big or whatever. But Christian is the prime example of doing what you truly love because you love it, and not worrying about what anyone else says and not worrying about what people say, but just making it and putting it out there and knowing that people will love it no matter what. And they do. Every film he's done, every project he's made, everyone's loved it. And so for me, that's where because I remember for a long time, there's some things where I just, like with my YouTube videos and stuff, there was times where I'm just posting stuff that people want to see, but it wasn't like fulfilling to me. And then eventually I got to a point where I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do what I want. If it gets, I'd rather do what I want and love it wholeheartedly and love the outcome of it and get 5 views versus make something that everyone else loves and it gets like 1,000 views, thousands, whatever views. So yeah, that's my answer.
Being from just as a young kid doing the films with Christian, it was kind of like, although it was fun, and it's like you're just having fun, you take those things with you as you start to grow up. And I started to make my own movies, and I even remember getting inspired, like just the ideas that he would have, and the like with GR and that whole idea. I was like, oh, I want to do something similar like that and just make my own thing. And the whole creativity I still keep with me till this day, that creative fun process, which he really showed, you know, me and Chase when we were younger, just how to be creative and like go for it and just make your own thing and making movies, and how really it's easy and it's fun and simple to do if you have a camera and you're with your friends and you just kind of want to be creative, which is the whole fun part about it. You have an absolute freedom to do that. And I take that with me. I've taken that with me in my high school video production class, and I was able to share some things with students and students with me and my teacher, and it was kind of cool. We kind of like knew stuff, had a background with all of, you know, just kind of creating and that sort of thing. And yeah, I'd say it's given me more of a creativity and more of a freedom to do whatever it is that I dream or aspire to do right now. So,
and then the movie that I'm excited for is Metal Rebound, because 2 reasons. One, it's new and everyone wants the new. They want to see what's coming out next, so I want to see what's coming out next. But also, I remember that was one of my favorite films when it was the old Metal Rebound, because I think that was one where it wasn't like a goofy film like The Glasses or whatever, and it wasn't like a zombie scientifical, I mean there's some science fiction stuff in it, but it wasn't like zombie or whatever. It was more like action and guns and fighting. And I remember, I think Corbin and I, my brother, we made like a couple little goofy action films and kind of based it off that. We'd have guns and like have standoffs and shoot each other and stuff. And so yeah, Metal Rebound, get ready for it, because when it comes, it's gonna blow